We hates it. We hates the chosen one. Yes, we do. We hates it, precious.
I was thinking of having like this super cool lighting to break the mood because I don't want to scare you away by my heated discussion. I also made sure to take off my hoodie because it's like snowing outside. I think it's like 5 degrees out there. But I always feel so bad. I was like, I don't want to be like this domineering person who's like, "Roar, the chosen one." Just because I hate something, that doesn't mean other people can't enjoy it. You can enjoy the chosen one. It's fine. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna just like automatically rage quit the book because I do that. I have a few books on my shelf that one of my other ones I hate is the Arranged Marriages. I picked up a book because I liked the cover and it had some pretty cool pre-order swag. So I honestly was quite entranced by that. So I bought that. I picked it up. I read to page 5. I noticed that she was a super whiny female character. Boo hoo, the world sucks, and she had to marry this guy. And I was like, I'm never gonna finish reading this. So if anyone wants that book, I think it's called The Storm Rider or the Crow Rider or something. I don't know. I got 5 pages in and I quit, so. I made myself some nice, calming jasmine tea. I cannot promise that I will maintain a level of calmness throughout this video, but I have tried. I made some jasmine tea, which is Uncle Iroh's favorite tea. Smells pretty good. It was rolled jasmine pearls, which was a kind of like a splurge I got a while ago, and then they like the unroll. So it's quite floral and it's wonderful, and I'm gonna sip it in contemplation. All right, the chosen one. I just watched your video, Laura, and I feel sort of bad because I do like the shield hero, and I do feel like I do like that he has choice, and I think that's a big one. Is I feel like if you're a chosen one, then you like basically get to coast through life, and then you're not gonna have like to work hard and yada yada yada. What's the point of me reading the story if I already know the outcome? Clearly this is the chosen one, which is why everyone started killing the chosen one, because it's like, well, we already know the chosen one's gonna save the day, so why don't we just kill them off so that maybe we can have that in our heads that the chosen one will sometimes die. I don't know. Maybe you can be fated to die. That's a thing. Your death can be fated to save the world, like the Aztec myth is. Was it Quetzalcoatl? Anyways, I think that's what everyone just remembers about that culture is, that you're sacrificed just to save the world, which is a very good use of the chosen. Oh man, calm down, Noelle, calm down. We already know how the world's gonna get saved. It's kind of is unfun reading a story where we know that this person is special and they have all the magical powers. My dogs are choking out there. I'm hoping you can't hear that. I can hear it. They're always there. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's not fun when you know that somebody's supposed to be, like, granted they are the main character, and even saying that most shonen shows, the main character is usually super powerful. They're usually like, you can stereotypical say that they're the outcast of their society. They struggle a lot. Same thing with like Naruto. What is his name in My Hero Academia? Deku. Even Demon Slayer with Tanjiro. He's less like that. He's not quite as outcasted. He kind of grows up. There's not really many people around him, so he's kind of secluded in a village, but those 3 people there, you can pretty much bleach, you can say pretty much anything, but it's basically, I don't know, I just don't like the idea that they're the main character, the most powerful person in the world, and most of these characters are like, 12 to 18-year-olds who are the most amazing people in the world, and then are going to be gifted with this wonderful quest in life. You're the most special person on the face of the world. Go save the world because you're cool and special. And then I feel slightly sad saying that, just because A lot of this honestly has to do with just my own thinking in life, as I don't think that anyone is any more special than anyone else. So I already don't like The Chosen One because of that reason. Don't think that anyone, no matter where they're coming from, their circumstances, their background, anything you want to say, I don't think anything is any better than anyone else. So I already don't like The Chosen One because of that. It's arrogance, narcissism. I just can't do it. So I don't like that. I don't like it because a lot of times it's tied with a prophecy, and then, wow, why am I going to read this book? But I know how the prophecy's going to end, and before anyone says anything, it's not a twist if the prophecy is wrong, and the chosen one isn't the chosen one. That's been done so many times that it's like, it's not a twist anymore. It's like I almost expect it either to be like an unreliable narrator / prophecy / you're disillusioning yourself about it. So I don't like that. Which is funny enough. Here, I'll tell you what the really funny thing is, and I will tell you exactly the moment why I super hated The Chosen One in one of my favorite series. This is a spoiler if you have not watched Naruto to, I want to say 3/4 of the way through the anime. Not sure where it is in the manga because I only watched the anime. I have not yet read the manga, even though I have the last 2 volumes. Anyways, calm down, Noelle. So about 3/4 of the way through, T did nothing. So basically for the whole series, again, this is spoilers if you haven't reached the end of Naruto. But basically we watch this kid, Naruto, who's growing up, he's basically has been sealed with this demon, and his parents gave him this demon inside of him that he basically seals and controls so it wouldn't destroy the world, etc., etc. That's not even the part that really matters. One, he's been chosen because he does that. That's fine. I don't care. That was a means to an end. That was fine. But you basically watch this character. You watch Naruto grow up. He struggles to be accepted and everything. And then all of a sudden, near the end, when you're like, wow, Naruto's worked really hard to get where he's going. I gotta check my volume levels. I better not be peaking. I might need to step back. You watch him struggle, and he tries to get everyone to, he's starting to get, this rapport about people that are, trusting him. Wow, Naruto's worked really hard. We don't hate him because he doesn't have this demon inside of him. And then all of a sudden, here comes the prophecy. No! Why would you have that in there? The moment they started saying that Naruto and Sasuke were fated to do battle, and that Naruto was going to be the person to either save or destroy the world, since apparently Jiraiya's student was going to do that. And then they're like, oh, but he thought maybe it was going to be Pain, but it actually turned out to be Naruto. I was like, that's not a twist. I don't want. So the moment when they're Naruto and Sasuke were battling, and they're like, oh, you are the same people as I think they said it was the reincarnation of the original Hokage of the village and the Uchiha, who is Hashirama and Madara Uchiha, that they were basically redoing the same exact battle or whatever, and oh, you guys were destined to battle each other and you're gonna finish the battle, blah 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 blah. I was like, no, you just invalidated the whole series up until that point, because wow, now they were fated to get to this point in their life. What was all the hard work for? Okay, yeah, you had to work hard, but it's it was destiny. You couldn't do anything about it. All of your hard work meant nothing because it was this prophecy that was saying you're going to be the most amazing, great person in the entire face of the world, and you're going to save the planet. And I got really, 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 really super upset that I really yelled at the TV, and I was so upset. It's how dare you do that? So, Noelle, calm down. I need a few moments. So that was one of the most disappointing things. I still love the series. I really wish that didn't happen because it was annoying, and I feel like it invalidated everything, so I just pretend that it didn't happen because I don't believe in it. I don't believe that it was supposed to do that. I don't like that, so I just pretend that it didn't happen, and then I think of all the wonderful work that Naruto did, and it's not bringing up the whole thing about are we predetermined to reach a certain destination and fate and destiny and everything, and it's I have a really strong belief in free will and in walking your own path, not in having there's your path that you're going to follow in life, Noelle, if you do this and that, you're destined to get there. I don't like that. I don't like the possibility of like everything in life is preordained and it's like we're just cogs in the machine. I don't like it. It's just not. I'm an American. I believe in freedom and free will, and I don't believe that anyone can control me. I don't care. It's my main guff. One of my dogs is down here. It's okay. I'm okay. I just don't. It's hard to explain. It's just a very personal belief that I think hard work and you can control where you're going in life and that things are not preordained and destined for you to get there. So I don't like the chosen one. And side rant. Let me check my time. Okay, I've only been going for 11 minutes. This is actually pretty good, and I'm not even going to have to edit this, which is awesome. Except for maybe I'll edit my tea drinking. So, in order to talk more about the chosen one, we're going to have to think about how I am very, 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 very hard. I am trying not to make my characters in my series chosen ones. Because I don't want any sort of their journey to be invalidated because here's Kilo, he's the most amazing person, he's really awesome. But I don't want it to be that, like, Kilo's the most amazing person on the face of the planet, he is special, this was his purpose in life. Like, I don't want it to be there because Kilo himself has worked very hard. He had a hard childhood, it sucked, his parents were awful, but he kind of met the right people. Don't tell me it's fate or a chosen one. Certain people do come into your life to, like, raise you up and help you through different things and to, like, show you new things. Yes, that's fine. But Kilo himself is not special. Anyone else could have done the same things. Like, they could have the same sort of, like, backgrounds to get the same kind of mindset, or is, like, you know, helping people genuinely, caring about them, being compassionate. Like, all that thing doesn't make him special, so I don't want it to be like, here's Kilo, there's a prophecy saying he's going to save the world, because I don't want to make his hard work and everything that's happened to him, I don't want it to have been, like, part of some vision. Like, stuff just happens. Like, we can't control, like, what's gonna happen. Like, nobody knows what's gonna happen tomorrow. Like, nobody knows how you're gonna die. Like, no one knows the choices that you're gonna make, and no one, it's like, you don't know. Like, you can have a plan, you can sit there and you can, like, hold on to the steering wheel and be like, I'm gonna go down this road and we're not gonna, but, like, you don't know. There could be, like, ice on the road, there could be, like, a turn, a deer could jump in the middle of the thing, you could have, like, a butterfly, a fly, you can have a bee or a spider drop down from your steering wheel, which I've actually had, and it's terrifying. But you just don't know. So it's like, I don't want people to think that he's a chosen one, because he's not any better, and Kilo himself would agree with me. He is not any better than any single person on the face of the planet. He believes that he is just like everyone else. In fact, he probably puts himself beneath everybody else, and he cares more and raises other people up, as opposed to being like, I'm Kilo, I'm the best person in the face of the world. You know, I've used that phrase a lot. I should probably be more creative, but it's, like, the first thing that's coming to me. So I don't want Kilo to be, like, destined to be this person that's going to save the world, because especially in my story world, there's like no prophecy. Like, they don't even know, like, what the world is. Like, the whole point is that they're figuring out, like, that everything they thought was, like, the natural order of things is not the natural order of things. So it's like, I've written a story that's, like, completely against it. Like, yes, you could be like, Kilo's really powerful and everything. And we could also be like, yeah, well, he worked really hard to get that powerful thing. So he's not a chosen one. He's not given special powers. Anyone else could achieve the same level of mastery over the staff. Everyone could, depending on where you are in the series, you know, you could have the same kind of connection with the magic, which is called skills. You can have all these things if you just, like, work hard at it, and you just, you know, like, it's not magical that Kilo is the only one that can do this, which I actually had, there was one comment. I had a few different ideas on this first like 6 versions of Phantom's Lament, where I actually had my developmental editor noted a few certain things. She had a question where she's like, can other people do this? And I was like, yeah, other people can do this. I was like, my characters aren't special in that, you know, like, Kilo can only do this, or Fanae can only do that. Like, we as people have lathering up some spit in here. It's terrible. I'm getting like frothing at the mouth, I feel. But it's like, we as people each have our unique talents. Like, I don't want it to be disgruntled by this prophecy and everyone like, oh, you're the chosen one. It's like, no, like, I had this innate gift and I worked at it, and I let it blossom. I followed what I thought that I wanted to do, and then I kind of stumbled around and went around in circles, and then like I sort of like navigated this way, and calm down, Noelle. So that's one of my that's one of my guffs about the chosen one. Is I just really strongly believe, and I've never believed that there's no single person who's any better than anyone else, and I think that's really the root of the cause. Is one, I don't think anyone's special. I know we all want to have meaning in life, but it's like, if you have two different things, I need objects to demonstrate. I mean, here we go. This is going to be super dumb. But we have kombucha and we have jasmine tea. Like, they're both liquids. They're both equally delicious. And it's not like one's better than the other. They both have their own special things. This one's good for your gut because it has fermentation. This one's good for allegedly stress relieving, though it's not really doing a good job. I get really fired up. Man, I'm so, like, so into this right now. But it's like neither of these are any better than the other one. They both like hydrate. They have their good things in life. And so I don't know. I just don't like thinking that there's a single person that is destined and is greater than anyone else, because I'm an arrogant, narcissistic person and I think I'm as good as everybody else and no lesser than anyone else equals. So that is the same thing with like anything with like I don't like statuses and stuff. Like, having a rank would be maybe you have worked hard to get somewhere. I have to sneeze. You're gonna ruin it. Okay. We're powering on through the sneeze. But I just don't believe that anyone's any better than anyone else. So, like, can't have that belief and like the chosen one. I don't know. ... Like, it's fine. I don't like it, but I understand that people like having a plan in where they're going in life, and you can definitely have like ideas and beliefs like on, like having a higher purpose, like you want to help people in life, you feel called to do this, but that doesn't make you special. You can be special and important to certain people, but that doesn't make you universally special to the entire planet called Earth. Yeah. So I don't know. What other kind of examples can I do? So I already ranted about Naruto. I do like the shield hero. I'm not sure if I would consider him a true chosen one, just because I feel like he had a will to go into. I'm trying to remember how it started, but I believe he went and picked in the book because he went into a library and picked up the book, therefore exerting free will. Although I guess they did say inside the world they went into that I guess people were summoned to save them and be special. So, like, I also see that it, like, gives people hope. It's like, okay, if you have this prophecy that's gonna say one day the world will not suck. Like, she pulled the audio cable, so I guess that means I was done with that rant thread. So, yeah, I mean, it's just not my favorite thing to read. I would rather read about something that would teach me different things as opposed to reading something where I already feel like I know what the outcome is going to be. And since I am cognitively really weirdly aware of the amount of times I've said hard work and working hard throughout this entire video, I think it's safe to say that I believe that hard work pays off in the end, and it's just sort of a mindset I have to have for myself, because I have a lot of things I want to accomplish in life, and I don't want to believe that, like, fate's gonna get in the way or destiny, and I've just been given a dog toy. A dog came and shoved it into my hand, so yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. And that's fine. It's okay. Like, it's okay to explore different things. I, of course, will never write a story about the chosen one. Gross. Don't you come in. My goodness. Go, go, go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot. Don't let me finish. I'm running out of time. It's snowing outside. They haven't gone out for their second time. It's pretty cold out there. It's really chilly and frostbitey. It's easy to get frostbite because it's so cold that your boogers freeze, which is like the worst feeling in the world is when it's cold. And like you can just feel as soon as you walk outside, like your boogers in your nose start to like crystallize, and then it gets like really uncomfortable. You're like, "Argh." So that's what kind of weather it is outside, and I don't really like going out there. We were supposed to get 14 inches of snow, which did not happen. So I'm hoping we get more snow. That was my rant on the chosen one. It got a little bit derailed, which probably is a good thing because I could have gone on for a lot longer and a lot angrier. But I think in the end, like, you like what you like. Like, not everyone's going to like reading samurais and always reading a story where the samurai dies all the time and has to die for like honor. Like, one of the strangest thing to wrap your head around is seppuku or harakiri. I can't remember. Harakiri. I can't remember what it's called now. It's like 4:30. We've established my brain dies after 3 p.m. I also haven't talked as much as I have in this video. People like what they like, and it's hard sometimes when your friends don't like the same things. It's okay. You can read your chosen one. It's okay. I will still read chosen one stuff if it is done by somebody that I care about. So yay for that. And yeah, I think that concludes my talk about the chosen one. I'm sure we will have a chosen one part 2 eventually at some point, and maybe we'll even have a why Noelle hates isekai. Did I actually get a chance to say that isekai is a cheap ripoff of fantasy? Because I wanted to throw that out there, because if you want a fantasy world, why don't you just have it in a fantasy world instead of making it like this weird, we're in the real world, but we're gonna jump through this portal and then we're in the magical cool land. Why don't we just start in the magical cool land? That's all I gotta say about that. I feel like this is gonna turn into a Noelle's rant series. It's just, Noelle rants about different things or different topics. So yeah, I think that is about it. And it's fine that you like the chosen one. That doesn't make me love you any less. I still enjoy our talks, and it's fun. It's fun learning about why people don't like different things. So, yeah, let's have a... I hope that didn't scare you away, and I am looking forward to talking to you again soon, and death to the chosen one. As I was shutting down, I forgot to mention about Frodo and how much I don't like Frodo. He is not a very good main character, honestly. He doesn't do anything. He's just sort of there to carry the ring. I don't know. I've never really liked Frodo that much, but between like Frodo and Bilbo, who are both fated and meant to carry the ring, and were meant to have it, I like Bilbo a lot more because he's more heroic and he says cooler things. He's more quotable, and I just like Bilbo better because he seems more down to the earth and he's like more connected with his companions. And I really like the adaptation of The Hobbit into the movies, and I don't care if nobody else likes them. They were amazing and they're awesome, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.